Yeah, demon diva, quite the screamer. Cursing, tease ya, hurting, please ya. Spot her out in any of y'all arena. Break the meter, get way too excited, watch her boot up. If the lady could, she get lady wood until you know who we can suit up. I get a girl a salute, wrestling down at the rope. Y'all gotta run with the group, wrestling with the commute. Yeah, that fire glows. Time for the show. I go by the name of Wrestle Flow, yeah.
Hi, my little demons and divas and my demonites, bienvenidos. Welcome back to my channel. ¿Qué la que hay, mi gente? Estamos activados, estamos encendidos. It is I, Isa, aka the Demon Diva. Saluden a Titi. And the big dog, he's right here. Roman is here with me on this lovely, lovely, lovely Wednesday. You know what that means. It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. What's going on, babes? What's everybody up to? Fuzzy screen. Of course you have a fuzzy screen. Give me 1 second. Let me see what's going on here. Can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me? Am I live? Yo, it's Lil Roman. I hope you guys can see me and hear me, okay? If not, let me know and I'll switch my internet connection. But let's try to give Roman a little treat. He's still not feeling 100%, but he's shown improvement today. So I think we can give him a tiny treat and see how his tummy handles it. So I actually think one of the treats that I gave him the other day, it might have been what triggered his little stomachache, because I gave him a new treat that I never given him before. So we're going to eliminate those from the rotation. Hold on, baby. You got to find a little one. All right. This is small. All right, babe. So today, first of all, before we acknowledge AEW, we need to acknowledge the tribal chief. It is Roman Reigns' birthday today. Oh, shit. So everybody, please pull out your number one emojis. Pull out with the ones emojis, your Roman emojis in the chat, your yes in your pants, whatever it is. And let's take a moment to acknowledge the king, the tribal chief on his birthday, my favorite of all time, Roman Reigns. Yes, happy birthday to my baby daddy. I tweeted him and sent a couple of shout outs to the cocktail. We have passion fruit juice with a little bit of cranberry and some Malibu. You know, spice it up a little bit. Because just in my pants emoji. Yes, Jesse, you read that right. We just in our pants for the tribal chief. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I was saying, now that we gotten the real acknowledgement, Roman Reigns' birthday out of the way, it's Wednesday night, babe!
Wednesday nights I get to stay up late, watch Kenny Omega while I masturbate. Hey mom, I need to watch this show. Meltzer says I'm in the key demo. Meltzer says I'm in the key demo.
Wednesday night, I get to stay up late, watch Kenny Omega while I masturbate. I miss Kenny Omega. Anyways, what's going on, babes? Let's talk about tonight's Dynamite. We're celebrating the 3-year anniversary of AEW. Can you guys believe it's been 3 years? Because it feels like it's been 15 years, and it also feels like it's been a month. Like, it's really weird, this journey that AEW has taken us, because like there's days that I feel like they've been here forever, and there's days that I feel like they just got here, right? So happy birthday, AEW. 3 years going strong. You know, you don't have the greatest birthday today because obviously Roman Reigns' birthday is more important. But still, that's a pretty big accomplishment for Tony Khan and his federation, his little WWE 2.0 that he's building over there. It's come a long way, right? Do you guys remember? No, I don't. I actually didn't even watch the first episode of Dynamite. But you guys have to remember how different things feel. The other day, AEW Botches retweeted a tweet about how Sonny Kiss was like the first person that walked out on that pool party they did in Las Vegas for the first Double or Nothing, and now we don't even see him on TV for like 500 days. In addition to that, we have like, I don't know, because I also feel like in the first Double or Nothing, they did make a statement, right? They had Jericho win the main event, and then Moxley fucking showed up. Like, so we kind of knew what we were getting into with AEW, you know, maybe hiring a couple of people. I didn't think they were going to hire everybody and their moms, but they did like hinted that they were going to hire people to help them move their product forward. So a lot of people saying, oh, WWE 2.0, you know, I just said that. But it's like, yeah, but they've been doing that since like day one. You know what I mean? So, hello. My dad is in the chat. Oh my God, my little pony is falling apart. Unfortunately, we don't see Sonny Kiss all the damn time on Dark. Also, he is on Dark. Is he over? Because like he's such a likable character, and I remember how over he was when he did come out at that pool party 3 years ago. So I mean, I'm just glad that he's still here, because like Robert Holt just said in the chat, a lot of the day one has faded away. I'll fade away and classify myself as obsolete. Obsolete. My dad is in the chat and I totally missed it. What a horrible daughter I am. My dad. He says, hey, que es la que hay, vida, te ves preciosa y bendiciones para todos, que Dios los bendiga siempre, and I love you. My dad, being the king that he is, the king of positivity, comes into the chat and he says, hey, what's going on? He says, you look beautiful. Thanks, Dad. Salí a ti, por eso que me veo linda. Saludos. He says, greetings and blessings. God bless you all, always. And I love you. He loves me because I'm his baby. In case you guys didn't know, I am the youngest. So I'm the baby in my family. But yeah, so there's a lot of people from day one that didn't really, you know, pass the test. There's other people. Like if you go back to that press conference and we take a look at little shy Britt Baker in her white dress, talking about she was the first like female signed to AEW, to what Britt Baker is now. Like we seen her grow and get so much more confident than what she was. And I already thought that Britt Baker was incredible back when AEW acquired her. So it's just been fun to watch a brand new company just grow. And I mean, they got CM Punk back. Like what? Like I'm telling you, CM Punk wrestling and Cody on WWE television still feels like I'm part of some weird multiverse. Oh my God, Jerry Winters! Jerry Winters with a 1999 super chat to get this like Double or Nothing party officially started. That doesn't only call for a shot, that calls for the Bad Bunny sharks. I got a tattoo because of the Bad Bunny sharks, okay? This is how much I love this shark. So thank you, Jerry Winters. Here's some Bad Bunny sharks for you. Hey. Okay, so let's do a shot. We're going to do a double shot of Malibu for my demonized Jerry Winters. Thank you so much for getting the party started. This is the first of our AEW streams that we'll be doing this weekend. If you guys missed it yesterday, I don't know why I'm so hyper today. But if you guys missed it yesterday, I'm going to be doing the preview predictions for Double or Nothing Saturday. And we're going to do a watch along for Double or Nothing. I'm super excited to be watching Double or Nothing with you guys. We're doing a watch along today as well. So I'm just here to talk shit for a little bit, and then we're going to come back. Oh, let's do it. Let's make it bigger. Hopefully I die of alcohol poisoning tonight. That's the goal. Jerry Winters getting the party started. Felly over on Twitch. Hi, babe. Cheers, Jerry Winters. Thank you. Look at that big-ass shot. That's a big shot. That's like half the cup. Let's do it. What a fucking fail. I couldn't drink it in one gulp. I have disappointed you guys. I have disappointed you. I couldn't get it down in one. Oh my God. Thank you so Thank you so much, Jerry Winter. So we can't die of alcohol poisoning today because we have a whole ass weekend of content. I'm starting to get that Vegas FOMO. Like I was like, yeah, I don't want to go to Double or Nothing. It's gonna fucking suck. And now I'm seeing everybody get to Vegas, and I'm like, fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Anyways. So let's talk about tonight's episode of AEW. This is technically speaking the go-home show for Double or Nothing because I don't know. Shut up, John Riley. It was one time. I usually do very good with my shots. Harry says he's more hyped for Forbidden Door. So Sunday is a pay-per-view for him, but he's actually more excited for Forbidden Door. I know you're a big fan of New Japan, so I can only imagine how excited you are, but I do think that AEW has a good show in store for us tonight. Let's go into Tony Twitterfinger's Twitter account and see if we have a preview of tonight's show. I saw it earlier and I was like, you know what? This could be a solid ass show. And now I just saw he added another match. Okay. So what the fuck is a preview, bro? Is this it? No, that's the preview. God damn it. Tony Khan, I counted on you, bro. I counted on you. Let's see if AEW has it. Don't they put out this fucking graphic that has like all the matches you can expect tonight? Where is it? I saw it. Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. So on tonight's episode of AEW Dynamite, I'm not recapping NXT. I'm in too good of a mood. NXT kind of sucked, not gonna lie. So let's just move right into AEW because I wanna keep the vibes. We vibing, okay? We are vibing. Hi, John. How are you? So let's go ahead and get started with a triple threat match between Jungle Boy, Swerve Strickland, and Ricky Starks. As you guys know, this Sunday, these teams will be competing for the tag team champion, so it makes sense to put them on a one-on-one situation. Now, let's not point out that WWE does this right before the pay-per-view, right? They'll put some kind of version of these teams together on TV. So I'm just saying, don't come for me. I'm just saying, I'm in the key demo. I know what I'm talking about. But this should be a fun match. I am hoping, I don't know, man. Because in WWE, whoever gets the win tonight is definitely not winning on Sunday. So I was gonna say, I really hope that Ricky Starks wins here. But then if he wins tonight, does that curse him for Sunday? I don't know. Is this going to end up? I don't know. AEW luckily doesn't really do DQs, so I don't see it ending up in everybody fighting, but it will afterwards. All of the teams are going to come out. It's going to be a clusterfuck. It's going to be a great time. I feel like there are better teams in AEW right now. So it's weird that these are the teams contending for the tag team titles. But hey, you do you, AEW, okay? Like you have FTR, you have the Young Bucks, you have the Hardy Boys, there's other teams. I do like Team Taz. I do. I don't think Jurassic Express has done anything for me during the ring as a tag team. Like, okay, they haven't changed as characters. They're just there like, oh, look at me and my dinosaur. You know, like, okay, cool. What else? So I personally would like to see Team Taz win this one, and we'll talk about it on the previews. But tonight, I'm going to hope for Ricky Starks pinning maybe Swerve. That way you protect Jungle Boy since he's still your champion. So there's that. Also tonight, we have a face-to-face between Hangman Page and CM Punk. I do think that CM Punk and MJF, of course, and Hangman Page do have a lot of people's attention. I have seen a lot of people saying they are watching Double or Nothing for this match. So I think it's going to be fun to see them come one-on-one. I really need to see something from Hangman here. Like, I need Hangman to be able to get a couple of shots on CM Punk here, because if not, just CM Punk has just made him look weak throughout the build-up for this match that was kind of announced out of the blue, you know? So there's that. Also tonight, we have an ROH. Who are the ROH tag team champions? It's FTR, right? It's FTR. Okay, so we have an ROH tag team championship match. It is FTR against Roppongi Vice?
Sorry, who are you? What's your name?
Who are they? Can somebody like educate me in the chat? Because I have no fucking clue who these guys is. But Almighty, one of them is wearing a eye patch. So he was probably just in the face by Malachi Black. I don't know what's going on there. I'm excited to see FTR wrestle. Always excited to see FTR wrestle. Yo, I'm live over here. I'm talking here. Gracias. But who are these guys? They're the best friends. I don't know who they're the best friends. I don't know if Bunny is in my chat, but he's gonna be easy to watch it every week, and you still don't know who these people are.
Sorry, who are you? What's your name?
Anyways, it should be fun to see FTR wrestle. FTR not in the pay-per-view, right? Are they in the pay-per-view? Is FTR in the pay-per-view? Because if they're not, that kind of feels like they've been robbed. Oh, yeah, those guys. Okay, great. I do know who they are. Like Trent, of course. Duh. I don't know who they are. Anyway, so we also have, we will hear from AEW current world champion Thunder Rosa, who only been on TV for 11 minutes in the last, 4 months? Hopefully, she gets a decent segment here because she did look pretty weak. Oh, they're the Orange Cassidy's friends. Okay, well, that's wonder why I haven't paid attention to them. I don't care for Orange Cassidy. I don't care for them either, but FTR should beat them. Now, Thunder Rosa needs to come off looking strong, needs to cut one of the best promos of her life tonight because her reign has been underwhelming, and a lot of us really, really wanted Thunder Rosa to become the AEW World Women's Champion. We were waiting for this. I personally was one of them. Even though Britt is my favorite, I did think Thunder Rosa would earn the title, but her reign has been ridiculous, and I didn't think she looked all that great last week. And Serena Deeb's kind of like made her, well, I mean, it doesn't help that Dusty Rhodes kind of like held her back, but she ended up getting slapped in the face. So I really, really need to see Thunder Rosa come out and cut one hell of a promo tonight that puts us right back on her side and remind us why we were rooting for her to win this title so hard a couple of months ago. It should be great. Also tonight, basically what I'm saying here, the world champions need to show up tonight with their promo game, with their character game, because what we're getting before the pay-per-view from them is promos. Also tonight, we have Private Party versus Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston. Fun to see Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston tag teaming again. I was rooting for them to win the tag team titles when they had that match with the Young Bucks. I still don't know why they didn't do it, but that should be a fun match. Of course, this is ahead of the Anarchy in the Arena match. Okay, great. So we also have, here's the 3 things I'm most looking forward to tonight. We have Samoa Joe versus Kyle O'Reilly. This is whoever wins this match will go on to face Adam Cole in the finals of the Owen Hart tournament at the pay-per-view. I have Samoa Joe, 100% Samoa Joe. Why would I want to see fucking Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole again? They did that in NXT, like 5 fucking matches. I don't want to see it again. Give me Samoa Joe and Adam Cole. Give me what I want. Also, in the semifinals of the Owen Hart tournament, we will see Toni Storm against Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Do we not think this could go like either way? Like, is it just me, or I feel like this could go either way, right? Like, what? And I think the winner faces who? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the women's side. We don't have a final, right? Like, isn't there another match on Rampage? I think so. So, I mean, Dr. Britt Baker, Toni Storm. I think a clean win of Toni Storm over Britt Baker will be a big deal for Toni Storm, but at the same time, losing to Britt Baker, I don't see that happening. I can see Britt Baker winning the whole fucking thing because you don't have a title right now and you still want to keep her over. I would like to see Toni Storm win and advance, but you know, it's not like we haven't seen Britt Baker lose on TV. So I finally feel I've been promoting the match with Britt and Toni since forever. I know. They've had a couple of face-offs. I don't know why the women's side of the tournament doesn't feel as well booked as the men's, but we're talking about AEW booking women's. Like, you know, that's unknown territory for Tony Khan. Now, here's what I'm looking forward to the most tonight, and that is in a steel cage match, Shawn Spears versus Wardlow with the special referee MJF. How is Wardlow gonna get away with this? Like, how is Wardlow gonna beat Shawn Spears tonight with MJF as the referee. I don't know, but I do think Wardlow will win because obviously we want to see the MJF Wardlow match at Double or Nothing. Saluditos, Tecno, and I'll get back to you guys in the chat here in a second. Yeah, I just want to know how he does it, right? Because you know that MJF is going to be going for fast counts. He's going to be cheating. He's basically going to turn into Aubrey Edwards. Anyways, I can't wait for that. That's the feud that I'm the most excited about going into Double or Nothing is MJF and Wardlow. This is another pay-per-view that I look forward to MJF's match more than anything else on the card. I do think CM Punk and Adam Page is a big fucking deal. Joseph says he will make Aubrey Edwards look normal. Okay. Why do you do this? You were quietly laying on your bed before I hit go live. Anyway, I don't know why my dog just always has to hijack my shows, you know, but it wouldn't be a show without Roman barking in the background, right? So, yeah, I really want to know how Wardlow's going to get away with this. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to happen. You have to give us this match at Double or Nothing. You have to. So I'm just curious to see how Wardlow is going to get away with it. Overall, I do think this should be a fun episode of Dynamite. I mean, we're going to be watching it together. Wardlow knocks out MJF and uses his hand for the 3 count. That's a good theory. Roman wants more promo time. So yeah, it seems like it's gonna be a fun episode of Dynamite tonight. Let me see if they have updated the rankings. You guys know I check every week, and every week they haven't updated the rankings. Going into the pay-per-view though, you would think that we will have some updated rankings, but let me see. Refreshing. Is today the 18th? No, of course they haven't been updated yet. That's the preview for tonight's episode of Dynamite. Are you guys excited? Are you guys gonna come back and watch it with me? Because I'll be back probably like around 7:50. I'm not signing off yet. We got a couple of news to go over, but at 7:50 I should start the watch along, and we're gonna get drunk. Where is the video? Oh man, I should have just played the video. I failed. I keep failing you guys today.
I'm ready to get drunk.
So you're gonna be watching AEW together. We're gonna be live reacting to it and all of that fun stuff. It's hilarious right now. Tony Khan is throwing a temper tantrum. Oh God, wait. Those are the magic words here. Let's see what Tony Khan is saying. Is it on Twitter? Is his temper tantrum on Twitter? Tony Twitter fingers. Let's see. Tony Khan. Why is my phone not refreshing Twitter? What the hell, man? Tony Khan. All right, let me close it and open it back up. Is the meltdown on Twitter? I think I have a report pulled up from Wrestling Inc. about it. All right, I got Tony's Twitter account pulled up. I've seen that some wrestling media are upset with our policy that they can't record the pros pay-per-view scrum. I can't read the word scrum without thinking scrotum. I'm sorry, I can't. It just feels like, oh, are you going to the AEW scrotum after the show? Anyways, no problem. We'll change it. Anyways, I don't see this fit that you guys are saying he's throwing, but I do have a news report from WrestlingInc.com. And it says, Tony Khan says major sporting event may affect AEW Double or Nothing. TNT broadcasting the NBA and the NHL playoffs has meant a lot of on-the-fly changes for AEW president Tony Khan as his wrestling show confronts the age-old challenge of scheduling conflicts with major sports. This year's NBA playoffs are unique, however, in that they're forcing Khan to rethink of a major pay-per-view. That is, if anybody wants to watch Double or Nothing. The Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat are currently all tied up in the best-of-7 series to determine the winner. Okay, come on, get to the fucking point. If there's a Game 7, I will make sure I plan ahead, Khan said. First of all, there will not be any long gap. I'm not going to hold the show up. I plan where we're going to start a little bit earlier in terms of... What the fuck is he saying? All right, so there might be an NBA playoff game on Sunday. Tony. Maybe you should change doing your pay-per-view on a holiday weekend. That way people could travel to Vegas and it will be a lot cheaper. Just a suggestion, that's just me, just saying. Traveling to Vegas on Memorial Day weekend is quite expensive. So maybe you should just do it not around the NBA playoffs. I'm just saying. But of course, then WWE is like, well, here's Money in the Bank, the 4th of July weekend. Like, bro, what? See, so Justin Lopez says Game 7 might be Sunday at 8:30. Why can't that news report just say that? I like people that just get to the point in their news report. Like, I have ADHD. I don't have time to read through all those paragraphs to get to the point you were trying to make. But I'm just saying, like, this is the exact same time every year. And I know that in 2020 was different because the NBA shorter season and all that. But this is when the NBA playoffs are gonna be every year. So plan around them. You know what I mean, bro? Like, they plan a live show on Friday and we don't even know what time it's starting because of hockey. Like, there's a lot going on in the week that he actually decides to do this pay-per-view. So, I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited for it. It's not gonna affect my viewing experience, but I have some tea for you guys, okay? Fuck Tony Khan. Did you guys hear about GCW? I saw somebody in the chat earlier mention the Ringside News self-destruction. We talked a little bit about it yesterday. I don't want to use my platform to talk about them because they're obviously a piece of shit over there, and I just don't want to talk about it. I saw it. Let him self-fucking-destruct. I will never quote or use anything from his website. I actually usually only report from Wrestling Inc. because I work there, and I also do use Fightful Select. And then Twitter, when I give you guys news and rumors or things that are going on, I don't think I have ever come on here and quoted them, and that's not gonna change. I've never followed that page. I've never followed that person, but they're you. In the words of the Joker, you get what you fucking deserve. Anyway, so GCW. Bro, okay, I'm not gonna read that whole ass fucking article because it's not gonna be the same way that I would tell it to you, so I'm gonna tell you what happens. I don't even know how I found this out. I think my friend Cher quoted something and I was like, ooh, what the fuck is going on? She said, why are people admitting out loud to committing felonies? And I'm like, felonies? Anyways, so here's what happened. These people supposedly said that Brett Lauderdale, who is the owner of GCW, paid or reached out to this other dude. I'm glad you guys come here for your news, horrible news source, but I love you guys for that. Oh, wait, let me change the banner since we're talking about the news. That's not the banner. This is the banner. So this guy said that Brett went to him to falsify COVID tests so that he can run tests throughout the pandemic. So the whole point here is like, is Brett Lauderdale like super wrong for doing this? Yes, but also why is this fucking guy out there admitting that he falsified COVID tests for him? Like, how stupid are you? Like, can't you just say like, oh, I know that this guy reached out to these other people? No, you want the clout, right? You want to put out the DMs out there. Like, you're incriminating your fucking self, dude. You're the one who provided the false medical records. Do you realize that that's a criminal thing? Like, how stupid are people online? Like, how the like, I don't understand. Like, I don't even like, yeah, okay, Brett was wrong for, reaching out if he did that, which, I mean, his statement to SRS said, I reached out to a lawyer in regards to these matters, and I have been advised to not comment on it. Tell me you're guilty without telling me you're guilty, bro. Like, anyway, so the whole point to this is like, why would you fucking go out there and be like, I falsified this medical records for this dude? That makes you just as big of a piece of shit as he is if he asked you to. Like, if you ask someone to falsify, you're a piece of shit. And if you go ahead and falsify the documents for them, you are also a piece of shit, bro. Like, what? Like, you are fucking, like, why are people self-destructing on social media? I'm starting to believe that there needs to be some kind of like also test or background check or something before people are allowed to have a public social media profile, because That would be actually kind of effective, right? Like, imagine you click on somebody's profile and it says like convicted felon, a fucking a registered child molester. Like, imagine how much that will change our online experience and who we actually interact with or who we pay attention to if you go into somebody's profile and they have to register this kind of things. Because in the real world, you have to register them. You know, if you're a registered sex offender, for example, you have to register that. So imagine if people actually had to start registering that kind of shit on social media, then like, I'm not even gonna bother interacting with this sick fuck. You know what I mean? Like, actually, that I vote for that. I vote for that. Like, or you could register us. I never done anything wrong. I'm just straight up stupid. You know, like, that would be a great bio to put on someone. But I just don't understand what's going on this week because social media has just been straight up toxic. I've been just like tweeting. What the fuck? You know what? I need a drink. Hold on. All right. I've been entering Twitter and just saying some shit and getting out. Like, I'm not even scrolling because even with the horrific tragedies that happened yesterday, people were still finding ways to point fingers and like argue with each other. It's like, there's nothing okay about what happened yesterday. And that should unify us, not separate us even more. Like, this country is fucked up. That's obviously been established multiple times. How do we still manage to fucking, I don't know. Social media is a fucking cesspool. But, you know, I have met a lot of great people on social media. I get to interact with you guys on social media. So it's such a double side to this, like, whole Twitter thing, you know, but it can really, really fuck people up if you just decide to scroll. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did, right? So, you know how you can follow subjects? I started following like Roman Reigns, Tribal Chief, Bad Bunny, Yorkies. So usually when I scroll through my timeline, I muted a bunch of people. So now when I scroll through my timeline, all I see is literally Roman Reigns and Bad Bunny stuff. So my timeline is blessed. But I just don't understand why people would just incriminate themselves to incriminate somebody else. Like, this whole thing, you should have created a burner account and kind of like, if you wanted to expose Brett, like come on, bro, like, be a better criminal. You're already committing crimes. You should be a little bit better. But that's the tea that I have in regards to that. Obviously, I already told you I'm not going to talk about Ringside News. Fuck that guy. And NXT ratings went down. Of course it went down. The show sucked. You have this champion feuding with this idiot. But they average about 551,000 viewers. So it's about 8% down from last week. NXT is getting very, very, very rough to get through. It has its ups, don't get me wrong, but there are some weeks. And then yesterday was obviously like, obviously yesterday I don't feel like people were paying attention to NXT. Like, most people were watching the fucking news with everything that went on. Speaking of that, we need to send some Walter Mercado just for the positive energy in the house. I'm trying to be positive today. I'm trying to be in a good mood and be a source of distraction for you guys and be excited for AEW. So let's just bring in Walter for some positive energy.
Y que Dios me los bendiga a todos, hoy, mañana y siempre. Y que reciban de mí siempre paz, mucha paz. Pero sobre todo mucho, mucho, mucho amor.
So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to cover with you guys. And I know this is a little bit of a shorter pre-gaming, but you guys know when I do a watch along, the pre-gamings get cut a little bit short, but I still got in here, hung out with you guys, got us in the mood for tonight's episode of AEW, babes. I'm gonna be back here in less than an hour. And I'm gonna fix my bun that's falling apart. And we're gonna be watching the Go Home show and 3-year anniversary episode of Dynamite. It's going to be a blast. I can't wait. I hope to see you all here. Wednesday night, I get to stay up late. Watch Kenny Omega. Okay, anyways, I'm sorry. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in a little bit. This isn't goodbye. This is literally I'll see you in a little bit. Anyways, babes, I'll be back in a little bit. Love you guys. See you soon. Adios. Bye, me fui. Bye.
Welcome to the demon level, body slam you through the rubble, hosted by your demon.